731woodworks.com. Get your board butter. That's where you find Outlaws board butter. I don't know why it's not linked on there. I'm new to TikTok live, so bear with me. All right. Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next. I'm Matt.
I'm Amy.
Welcome to the show. On this episode, we got some breaking Kreg tool news. They dropped a bombshell on the woodworking world today. Well, actually over the last several days. But there's one thing that a lot of people missed in this announcement I've seen nobody else talk about, but I spotted it. And so we're going to talk about that. We do have some really cool tool deals to show as well. If you've been in the market for some tools, today may be the day, because there's some today only deals going on right now across several places like Lowe's and Home Depot. So if you want them, you got to buy them before midnight, because most of these expire by midnight. What do you want to talk about first, Kreg or tool deals? Tool deals it is. Next, you can always go to the website,
Your opinion counts.
731woodworks.com, and click on the tool deals button. We're posting tool deals there every single day. We also send out a daily deals email for tools.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is click the link on the Tool Deals website that says sign up for my daily tool emails. Absolutely free. And we'll drop those deals in your inbox every morning about 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., depending on how many deals there are. That way you don't ever miss a really good deal on the tools that you're looking for. I actually like looking for these deals. I sit here for a couple hours every morning, getting to where I just look through all the websites and look for everybody got good deals, and I'll try to find these deals, send them out to you. All right, so let's roll.
Hey, back to you, Nick, on TikTok.
Who's it?
And Bobby Woodworking says, thank you for the awesome best track saw video you made. I bought the Makita.
Makita's a good one. You did a good job picking that one. All right, so what are the deals this week? First up, we got this flex tool. Who's using flex tools? Let me know in the comments. I don't know many people that actually use flex tools, but there are some. And this flex 18-gauge brad nailer is absolutely on sale today only. It is $80 off. It was $309 all the way down to $209. So if you're wanting to pick up the flex brad nailer, today's the day at Lowe's. It goes off at midnight, so you're not going to be able to get it very long. And any of these deals from Lowe's or Home Depot here on YouTube, click the shop button and it'll open up all of these deals for you. So you don't have to leave the platform. You can shop right here. That's the easiest way to do it. There's some that are on Amazon later, but they're on our website. But these Lowe's and Home Depot, click the shop button, get those. All right, next up, if you're in the market for a table saw, I have this table saw. It's fantastic. It's the DeWalt 8 1/4 table saw. It's a great little table saw. So most of these tools we give away, I've kept this one for a couple of years because I like it so much. $329 right now on sale, and it includes the stand. This also expires at midnight tonight. You only have 8 hours left, a little less than 8 hours. You're going to save $141. I think I gave $299 for just the saw. So with the saw and the stand for only $30 more is a really good deal. This is a solid deal. I also have this. This is a DeWalt 175-watt compact inverter for your Milwaukee batteries. I have one of these for Milwaukee and Ryobi. That way, if the power goes out, we have ways to charge our devices. You didn't know that, did you? We can do this now. We can charge our batteries.
He hides that kind of stuff from me. He only charges
this is my
his
garage
devices.
battery. So anyway, this is on sale for $140 off right now today only, all the way down to $219. Plus, you get 2 5-amp-hour batteries with this, so you'll be in business.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, what's up?
Bubba Fat finally called us live.
Hey, Bubba
We're
Fat.
so glad you called us live.
Yeah, glad you be here.
I love the name. Bubba Fat. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right. Next up today only, $129 off. This Milwaukee M18 multi-tool with 2 5-amp-hour batteries. Why does everything come with 2 5-amp-hour batteries? Are they trying to get rid of these, or we got some new coming? We got some Forge coming maybe? I don't know. These are really good batteries. I have these. I use them all the time, but this is a really solid deal too. $129 off all the way down to $249. Next up, if you're a DeWalt fan, you can get this circular saw with a 6-amp-hour and a 4-amp-hour battery plus the charger for $279 off today only. It's only $229 in that shop button. You can grab that one.
Elizabeth called us live for the second time this time.
Welcome
she
in.
says
We
she
appreciate
never is able to catch us live, and she thinks this is her second time.
Welcome in.
Singh Haven is joining us from cold, he says, South Africa, 1 a.m. Wednesday morning.
Thanks for staying up or getting up early or whatever you did.
That's crazy.
It is not cold here. It's hot.
That's crazy.
This Milwaukee M18 hacksaw, I have this little saw. We used it this weekend, demoing the deck. We put new deck boards down. It worked like a champ. Matter of fact, I was running that 5 amp hour battery on it that comes with this. This is $129 off. It's down to $179 right now. This is a steal. I paid way more than that for the tool, and right now you can get it for $179 with the battery. It worked great. Like we was ripping those deck boards down. I used it to cut some 4x4s. It's a really nice little saw, and that battery lasted the entire time, the whole weekend. I never charged it, so that was really good. This is a rare deal. If you need a DeWalt planer, this thing usually goes on sale a lot of times without the extra tables, or without the in-feed and out-feed table and the extra set of blades, without those things for $5.99. This with the outfeed tables, which I think are quite necessary. You also get an extra set of blades, and you get the mobile stand for $699. This expires tonight. So if you want this, you'll save $237. It's one of the best planers on the market for benchtop planers. If you want to check it out, link in that shop button. And a little side note, I've got a 15-inch planer coming, and it's not the Oliver. So I'll leave you with that.
Ben, I'm going to get to your question.
If you need a big power inverter, this is the 40-volt power inverter power station from Ryobi. This is on sale for $130 off today only, $519. So if you do a lot of camping, or if you're outdoors a lot, or if you go to ball games and you're sitting there and you just need to plug your stuff in, or your fans and all that stuff, this might be a good option for you. I've got a lot of 40-volt Ryobi stuff. We mow the grass with it, trim with it, got some chainsaws. The 40-volt stuff is really good. I've been very impressed with it, and I'm glad I bought a lot of it. All right, next up, if you're a DeWalt fan, reciprocating saw here on sale for $109 off, all the way down to $229. So if you want to save some money on a DeWalt reciprocating saw, plus you get a 6 amp hour and a 4 amp hour battery, this is your day. What's your thoughts on the Hercules power tools? The True Dad Bod wants to know. I think they're really good. I've got some. I got I got Hercules, a drill, a driver, and a router. I've got them in a video on YouTube. If you search 731 5 Harbor Freight Tools, I think it'll pull it up. But I put them things to the test. They're quite impressive. They're as equally good as anything I've used. And I've got Milwaukee, I've got DeWalt, I've got Ryobi, I've got Rigid. So they're really nice power tools.
While you're on questions, Ben Lawrence says, I was recently given a Craftsman's radial saw. Are there any good? Should I keep it or should I let it go?
Let's see what you did there.
He says, should I sell it or keep it?
So I really like the idea of those. The older ones, some of them are made really good and some of them are a little sketchy. So I guess it depends on which one you got. As long as you're careful with them, like a lot of people use them for decades and they weren't really good. Some people still use them. I know a couple of people that still use them and are happy with them. So I guess it just depends on what model you got. Thank you, Raymond. He says, love your content and inspiration blessings from Norway. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. So cool.
A lot of international viewers tonight. All right. We still have our card scrapers. This is our website, faithvalleytools.com. If you didn't know, we have a tool company and we're trying to get it off the ground. It's been a little slow. We're trying to get some more products in here. But we do right now, we're running a sale on our card scrapers and our juice screw scrapers. They're 30% off for a limited time. These are also linked in the shop button here on YouTube because I have it connected to my store. So you can just grab them there. Or you can go over to faithvalleytools.com and check us out. Our board butter's over there. I know it's not linked here on TikTok correctly, but you can get it at faithvalleytools.com as well. And then, of course, our Woodworkers Chronicle is there as well. And we just got a new batch of those in. Not a new version, just more stock because we were almost out of stock.
Yep.
All right. If you're needing a dust collector, I already got an email from somebody thanking me for this deal today because they needed a dust collector. And this is a 1 horsepower PowerTech with a 1 micron bag, 800 CFM. It's all the way down to $295. It was $369. It's going to save you $74. You can find this deal on our website, 730woodworks.com. If you're a Wera craft form fan, you can grab this set with the holder for only $42, saving you about a little less than $10. Not the greatest deal ever, but it's pretty close to the lowest price ever. And then I got some questions about why I never have welding deals. I had an email about that. Well, today we have welding deals. So if you're into welding, a lot of people combine welding and woodworking. So we're going to do that here as well. Lowest price ever on these 50-pound welding magnet 4-piece corner sets or 45-degree sets. So if you're needing to get things nice and square while you're welding it, this might be the way to go. This was $25 all the way down to $17.59. I guess it's cheap. And then also leather heat resistant gloves. They say you can use these for the grill or for cooking. These are welding gloves. So all the way down to $11.69 for this nice set of gloves. And then a Yes welder, MIG welder. This thing is only $339, saving you $140 off of the regular price. There's also one that's a little lower powered for only $99. That is also on the website if you want to go check that out. And then last but not least,
Go ahead.
lowest price ever on this Yutta Home. I don't know what brand that is. Welding table. It is only $89. It was $114. But if you look around Amazon, there's other tables. I got an email right before the show. There's other tables that look identical to this that are actually cheaper than this. So do some shopping around if you need a welding table. I just did all them deals.
I don't think it made any noise, but Justin Birch lit it up and gave roses on TikTok. So I wanted to say thank you for that.
Appreciate it.
And then also the True Dad Bod asked if we could pin the website. Okay, so we don't know how to work TikTok a whole lot. If you look at us, you see our ages. We're not really good at TikTok.
How do you pin?
So our social media manager, who is not here right now.
I don't know how to pin it. It's on my profile. Well, 731woodworks.com.
He doesn't know how to do it either because I just texted him. So it's 731woodworks.com. I did put it in the chat, but it's 731 Woodworks, and which is the name of this channel on here. So you should be able to find it from that. I hope. Anybody else on here? Are we all too old to know how to pin a comment on
Kevin
TikTok?
Kane says my deals weren't popping up. I was rambling on. I was looking at the screen. I'm sorry. I don't know where we were, but DeWalt planer, $6.99. Power inverter.
What wasn't popping up?
I didn't have the screen share going.
Are you serious?
Well, when we broke for something, I think it was right here with our card scrapers. The PowerTech dust collector is also on sale. The Wera craft form was one of those that I mentioned. The welding magnets, corner magnets, the welding gloves, and then also the welder itself, and of course the welding table.
Somebody said the link for the daily deals is not working. Michael Klein said that. So it rained here today. And if you know anything about our internet, it doesn't work well when it rains.
Daily deals right here. You should click it and it should open up. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Why is that not working?
I don't know. I just told you that he said that.
There's a link in the description of this video that you can expand right under here. If you click more and then click more again, it says sign up for my daily tool deals email.
I'll put it in the chat.
No, just click it and see if it opens.
Oh.
Nope. I'll check it out. There's a problem with it. Could be that MailChimp is having a problem, which is our service.
Yeah, it's got to be MailChimp.
All right, so now the Bombshell Kreg news. Did you know that Kreg is coming out with their own power tools, cordless power tools? That's not the Bombshell, but it is interesting. And in this picture, we can kind of see stuff they're coming out with. And they're not released yet, but they have announced some of these things, and we're going to talk about them. You can see a sander. I think that's a circular saw. The shadow of a drill. A router, which looks oddly similar to the Hercules router silhouette. And then, I don't know if it is. I don't know. But then you got a multi-tool, and then you have this thing right here, which is kind of what I think is the news of the day. Not that, not that, not that. Yes, that. That's what I want. Learn more about Iconic Drive is what they're calling this. That, my friends, is a pocket hole jig, but it's electric.
That's what I was fixing to ask if it was.
Nobody has ever come out with an electric pocket hole jig, as far as I know, that wasn't massive. Like their Kreg Foreman. This works very similar to the Foreman. We're going to show also some videos. What is that? Do you see what that is? There's a battery in that Kreg track saw. So now we're fixing to get a cordless Kreg track saw. That's awesome. They're going to be brushless batteries, brushless motors, which is what you would want. They got some technology like most all of the other ones do that talk to the tool and talk to the battery and make sure it's using the right power, all that stuff. They actually have a giveaway going. I'm not associated with it, but if you want to go to Kreg.com or KregTool.com and sign up for their giveaways, you can do that. You can see some silhouettes of some other tools in the background, including that track saw right there, a jigsaw, a barrel grip jigsaw, which I'm absolutely happy about. This is a regular circular saw. This looks like one of those smaller 4.5-inch circular saws. But this is what I want to talk about. Nobody's talking about this thing. There was a video. Where did I find that video? Right here. If you want to see how this works, you can go check it out on the website. But I'm going to show you right here too, and hopefully they won't copyright strike me. So this is their new pocket hose. Look at that. It's electric. This is exciting. Like this pocket hose stuff right here. You also don't have to clamp it. You literally just set it down and push it, and it drills the pocket hole. You can see it has legs to help it stand off certain materials if you got it elevated. This is going to be a game changer. But this isn't all of it, because I know how many of you want to get into a new cordless battery platform. You already have your DeWalt's, your Ryobis, your Milwaukee's, whatever you're using, Hercules. Who wants to get a new battery platform? Just let me know in the chat. Yes or no? New battery platform.
All right. Eddie has a question
Go,
on
Eddie.
TikTok. What do you think about the Ryobi routers, like the handheld one?
I like them. I've got one. If you're going to buy one, get the 1+ HP router. It's the best one they have. It's the newest one they have. Brushless motor. It's a really good little router. I like it a lot.
Timothy said he likes Kreg stuff, just wish they weren't $100 or more every time they invent something.
I mean, price of doing business, right? So, this is what nobody's talking about. I saw something. They sent out an email, not like to just me or to people who have YouTube. They send out a mass email to their marketing. So, like if you go to Kreg Tool and you sign up for their emails, when they have new products or sales, they send you these emails. They sent me an email today. This was a picture in the email. Ready for the tool that breaks all the rules. This is the new pocket hole jig. Do you see anything that stands out to you? Because I do. If you zoom in, on the bottom right picture, see, bottom right, there's a cord on that, which tells me there's either, my suspicion is there's an adapter they're going to come out with, just like Metabo has, so that you don't have to run it on battery power. You can actually put the adapter on and just use it corded. That's what that looks like to me. I have no confirmation of that. I have no inside knowledge of that. I'm just going off the picture that they showed right here in their own email. There's one that says Kreg Iconic Drive Pocket Hole Joiner Kit. There's one that says Pocket Hole Joiner, which means it's just the bare tool. There's no battery on it, as you see. And then there's one that just says Pocket Hole Joiner 2, and there's a cord hanging off of it.
This may fix some of it for some of you guys in here, because y'all are saying in the chat right now, several of you are saying you don't want a new battery platform, but you would love to have the pocket hole thing.
Well,
so this may be that
fix.
Happy medium there.
If they're coming out with this, this is exactly what they should have done. If this has an adapter so that you can use their tools without having to buy a bunch of new batteries, you can just buy the adapter. It's probably not going to be cheap, but I know the pocket hole jig was what, $300, I think it was, which for a brand new cordless tool right out of the gate, with them putting all the research and development and time into this thing, is a solid price. Like, that's solid. You're not going to find that at, like, if Milwaukee come out with that, that'd be like $800, right? So, like, I think this is cool. This is cool. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
I love
I have already asked for a sample of one of these as soon as I can get my hands on it. Good.
Douglas McDouglas. I'm just going to say that's how I pronounce what's there, because, whew, it says new platform. Woohoo. Who doesn't need another charger clogging up the outlets? So, see, this may be.
It may be your way to go,
This may be your way to go. Oh, look at his name. Oh, man. I almost put you in timeout. How do you pronounce that?
Hey, Tool Show. Thank y'all for showing up, man. If you haven't checked out the Tool Show, every Friday they post epic videos on new tool news, all kinds of stuff, tool reviews. So go check them out. Tool Show. It's one of the best tool channels on there.
Bob Unger says, not another battery platform. I'm already on 4.
I feel you. I've got Rigid. I've got Ryobi. I've got Milwaukee. I've got DeWalt. And not only do I have Milwaukee, I have M12 and M18. I also have a Rikon, one Rikon 12-volt tool. And I'm sure there's some more that I've forgotten. But yeah, I feel you. There's tons and tons of...
James Nino sent one membership, and Elizabeth T is the one who received it. You were gifted this by James Nino. Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Stuart said that he loves the Tool Show.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good. They do a really good job. Like, it's very professional, and they just do a fantastic
A lot of you are saying that you are really interested in this, especially with no new batteries.
Yeah, I agree. It has to release with the adapter. It has to. They have to do that.
Fatboy024 says, "Man, I just got a pocket hole jig with the Kreg." Well, when's this coming out? Do you know? It just says soon.
It just says coming soon. I think it'll probably be a month or two, but who knows? I mean, they may drop them available tomorrow.
I got Douglas.
What I would do is go sign up on their website for their email. Probably if you click the save 10% on the bottom here, on the bottom right, I'm sure that's probably where you sign up for their emails.
You think Black Friday, Greg, is when they're going to come out?
He's looking at some video.
Oh, what did you do?
I seriously just buttoned it.
He needs,
My
Michael, you need to make him a shirt that says, "Sorry, I'm just over here pushing buttons. Sorry about the weather. I've been pushing buttons."
I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry. Look, everybody's commenting wrong button. Yeah, total wrong button. Sorry. I just upgraded my Kreg pocket hole, but I'm interested in this new one coming out. I think if you make if you're doing a lot of pocket hole joinery, I know, I don't know how I got on. I must have clicked the wrong go button. That's why we need a producer in studio here while we're making this live stream. Chandler.
Promotion. Your Live Edge studio manager now.
Studio manager.
We've been making Chandler the manager of everything.
Yeah, he's the manager of everything.
But he's not doing a really good job with Coda. He's supposed to be the
dog manager.
The dog manager for him, and he's not doing a good job with him.
JNS Woodworks says, "What's your view on Metabo tools? The ones that I have tried, I've tried the Metabo track saw and the Metabo router. Very impressed. I love the fact that they do have that AC adapter, so you don't have to just use their batteries. And kind of obvious, but also interesting is when you put the adapter on, especially with a track saw, it's more powerful. You're just getting way more power out of that saw versus a battery, which kind of makes sense.
Blackbird, I would say for your first one, do a regular loaf. I wouldn't use any inclusions right now, which is just extra ingredients, but it's so cool once you can do it. Look up the different things that to check to see if your starter is ready to use. I'm actually going to try to film a whole loaf tomorrow, but mine will have stuff in it, but you can do it the same way. Just make sure you don't go over like a 65% hydration, because the higher the hydration, the harder it is to develop your gluten and make it hold its structure. And so when you're first starting, you want a lower hydration, and it'll still taste amazing. So I do a lot of 65 to 70% hydration.
GIR says, "What table saw do you recommend to start with?" The Skill 10-inch saw, it's about $299. I think it might be still on sale at Amazon for a little less than that. Fantastic saw. It's one of the best saws you're going to get in that price range. Hercules also makes a really nice saw. The 10-inch saw, it's about $349, I think it was. But you can usually catch that on sale as well. But either one of those, my pick's the Skill. Evolution also makes a really good saw. It has actually an outfeed support on the back. It has a sliding table part. I really like that one, but it's a little more pricey. I think Skill's the best budget option.
David Cook says, "My wife will probably divorce me if I buy another tool."
You buy it, throw sawdust on it, and tell her you've had it forever.
No, because lying
I'm just kidding.
will get you in a lot of trouble.
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
It was a joke.
That's funny.
It was a joke.
Hey, Mr. Clark, he says, "Do you see this pocket hole better than a domino?"
No, I mean, domino and pocket hole is two different things. Of course, pocket hole joinery is good for building cabinets. I built a lot of furniture out of pocket hole joinery and still holding up today. Our TV stands pocket holed all together, and there's zero issues with it. Tables, my daughter's got her old dining table I made a long time ago, 2017.
When you first started,
all pocket holes. One of the first tables I made, still rock solid. But I think Domino is just a totally different animal. Like, it's just totally different.
Brent on TikTok says that we get wood talk and sourdough talk
That's right.
in one show. That's right.
There's a couple more questions that scroll by. I missed them on TikTok.
I love sourdough. I'm not sure if you answered GR, G-I-R.
That
okay.
one.
You have or have not?
I did.
Van says, looking to get a router table combo. What would you recommend?
It depends on your budget. A very budget friendly, Skill makes a really good one. Has a router and a router table. A little higher end, probably go Jessam. It's more higher end, a lot higher end. Kreg makes a good table though. Like, I reviewed the Kreg table back before Christmas. If you just search 731 Woodworks Kreg router table, you'll probably find it on YouTube. It's a really nice table. You have to get a router for it, but Bosch 1617, 2.25 horsepower, fantastic router. Just the fixed space, it's actually on sale right now too. Well, it was. It goes on sale regularly. And so you just follow my deals page.
Isaac Wilder says, hey man, I saw your video review about the Bauer dust collector. Did you honestly like it?
I did. I thought it was a really nice dust collector.
The one thing you can really trust about him in these videos, and not all the companies like this, but he's going to tell you his honest opinion if he likes it or he doesn't.
Yeah, I'll tell you if I like it, if I don't. If there's something about it I don't like, I'll say it in the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, Harbor Freight sent me that, but they actually said, I don't care if you put in a video or not, which is very rare. And they didn't even see the video before I published it. And it was like months before I got to review it. So it wasn't even like, they didn't even check up on it. A lot of times if you work with a company, they're like, where's the video? Why haven't you posted yet? Like that kind of stuff. They didn't, like, they just let it roll. But it's a good dust collector for the price. Like,
More Than Enough Woodwork says the Bauer dust collector is a beast.
Yeah, it's a really nice dust collector for that price.
Let's see. Singh Hyman said to David Cook, why is it we all feel scared of our wife when we intend to buy a new tool? Oh my. See, Matt doesn't, he doesn't get scared or anything because he never tells me no, and I never tell him no on stuff. We kind of know what we should or shouldn't, you know. We always talk about it, but we try to always, I don't know. He doesn't want to tell me no, and I don't want to tell him no, and it kind of works together. You know what I mean? It works together there.
Steve Gale says, what top 3 miter gauges would you recommend? Budget level.
Andy Nestor.
If you're on a budget and you want one with a fence, get the Vivor. It's on Amazon. It's like $60. Lowe's has it too. If you don't want the fence, Win just come out with a Incra knockoff. It looks just like the Incra. It's slightly bigger, like just the whole thing's bigger. Still got the 3/4 inch. That's really good. It's about $60. So trying to think of a mid-grade one.
Why you think?
But higher end grade, a higher one, like you're not going to beat the Harvey Compass. Like that's one of the better ones out there. It's pricey, but SawStop makes one too that's
David, I'm
crazy good.
You don't stop. Do you know what time it is?
Power tip time.
Power tip time.
What's power tip?
Well, the power tip is that you should always take a break at 6:31.
What's the power tip on sourdough? Like one thing you would share about sourdough that you've learned over the last 3 months.
It's a weird power tip for a woodworking show, but I would say that my power tip is whenever you are reading a recipe or watching a video or doing any of that stuff, don't look at what somebody else's stuff looks like and think that because you've done the same thing that yours is ready to. That you've got to learn your dough more than anything else. It's like being able to read a page. Every page in a book says something different. Every page, every sourdough says something different to you in every stage. So my power tip would be to learn how to do folds. Coil folds are my secret weapon, and I can develop gluten like it's nobody's business and create some of the tightest dough you've ever seen in your life. I think you could braid it. Like coil folds, but look up how to do them and learn to read your dough, and once your gluten is developed, then you can move forward and go into bulk.
There you go.
And if you know what any of that means you've been doing stuff with sourdough, and if it sounded like another language to you, it's because you've never dealt with sourdough, and I'm so sorry.
Jeff Sellers has breaking news. He's flipping through the new Popular Woodworking magazine. It has the Kreg pocket hole machine on there. The new one that's coming out is 20-volt cordless, 120-volt corded, and a full kit version coming October. So there you go. Breaking
Elizabeth,
news.
I'll do one. I'm making a new loaf tomorrow, and I do plan on recording the whole thing, showing exactly what I do. So just make sure you follow me on Facebook, Amy McKenzie Outlaw. Follow me there. I do post all of my stuff there. This one is going to have to be a longer video, so it won't be a reel. It'll have to be a longer video. But I'm going to go through and actually show my whole process in real time. So I'm going to tell you how long it's been from each thing, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's still underproofed, and try to show you what it looks like once it's ready to roll out of the container. But I'm also going to put things in it, which is kind of a good thing, because if you can learn how to make sourdough with inclusions in it, then making sourdough without them is 10 times easier. So
I dropped a link to our Facebook.
Elizabeth, yeah, he put it down there.
There's some more questions, I think, on TikTok that I can't see.
Casey Hankins says, my teenage son is starting to learn, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's struggling to get him tools and supplies, and right now he started him with some fence pickets. You
can build a lot of good stuff out of it.
Yeah, and look at Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of people that do score really good deals there. Just don't prepay for anything, and make sure that, I mean, y'all told us this so many times, just make sure you know what you're looking at. Yard sales are also a good place, and estate sales.
Mm-hmm.
Look at estate sales. eBay is a good place that you can go to. But if you're going to do Facebook Marketplace, just make sure you know where you're going. You're meeting somewhere safe. You know who you're meeting with, and you're not prepaying for anything. Best practices. And he says, any suggestions for lumber?
Depends on what kind of lumber you're looking for. Old Log and Sawmill is who we're partnering with. That's OLLOGGIN sawmill.com. They're in the Bentonville, Arkansas area. They ship out different kinds of woods. We have wood kits available there as well. Woodcraft, Rockler, Woodpeckers all have regular sales on their hardwoods. So keep an eye on there. It's usually monthly, especially for Woodcraft. Every month they'll have certain species on sale, like maple or walnut or purple heart. So that's a good place. And then just regular pine is fine, right? I've built so much stuff out of pine. A lot of people knock it, but we got furniture on our deck that's been exposed to the elements. It's made out of pine, construction grade pine. It's perfectly fine. We moved it all around the deck as we was replacing it this weekend. The deck, not the furniture. And so it works fine.
Yep. Mr. Clark, we are not going to go back to regular builds probably ever.
Yeah, I don't have any plans.
He just can't. It's impossible for him to take the time. It would hurt us more than it would help, because I mean, it's just not what I think we're set up to do. It would be nice.
I enjoy what I do too. So
it would be nice one day to actually, there are a couple of things we would like to build someday together, just to kind of try it. But as far as doing regular builds, it's not something we're going to do. But we know that a lot of y'all would like that.
Yeah. I remodeled my deck this weekend, or what do you call that? It's not really a remodel. We tore the whole thing out down to the posts and rebuilt it.
The truss, is that what they're called? Or what are they called?
Joist.
Yeah. Ripped it all out.
Isaac Wilder says, yo, Matt, give it to me straight. Are woodpecker's tools really worth the price? Probably not for most people. They're really nice. They're very nice. They're also highly accurate. They're also made in America. If any of that matters.
Cost and worth are two very different things.
Cost and worth are two different things. I think a lot of times we get hung up. I've done it. A lot of people get hung up on, like, the woodpecker square is square within 0.00 something of an inch, right? You're making stuff out of wood. That stuff moves anyway, like, for the most part. Yes, some things need to be square, like really square. Some things doesn't matter as much. I love woodpeckers tools. I have several of them. I bought every single one of them. Woodpeckers never given me a tool. They've never sponsored a video. None of that. And so I've bought every single one I have, and I like them a lot. But there's also comparable tools out there that are equally as good that don't cost as much. Look at eye gauging. Win makes some really good hand tools now. So there's a lot of options out there now.
R. Patterson says that accuracy is nullified by my trash cuts anyway. That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny. Belty Cat has been giving us the dough jokes.
That's awesome.
He says, I could tell a lot of jokes about dough, but I don't think they are needed. Kneading dough is one of my favorite things in the world. And I can't do it with my left hand anymore, so I have to only use my right for it, but I still love it. Anyway, that's something. That's
if
a
I
whole
missed your
thing.
question on TikTok, you can re-ask it because I scroll back and make sure I didn't miss anything.
Tool show, it would be cool if he could have like some type of woodworking kind of side thing with it. I don't know. A lot of people, I know a lot of y'all really, really want to see a build, and would love to have more plans.
There's one thing I have plans on that I want to build, and I told her the other day that I might build it in the next few weeks. I'm not giving any promises, but I would like to.
One of the factors to that now is that Chandler is working here now. So with him here,
once he's fully trained,
we're hoping it will take enough slack off of Matt to where he possibly could build something at least every now and then.
But I also, with that said, like the channel is focused on tools now.
Yeah.
And so the audience is basically built around the tools over the last multiple years. Like I haven't done a build video.
Well, he was talking about maybe doing a side channel.
Yeah, I could do that. We have the outlaw effect. I don't know.
Like a side channel.
Not sure what to do with it yet.
That would be the builds. Nothing but builds.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah. If the time could ever just be invested into it.
That is a good idea.
It would be.
What is a good circular saw for starting woodworking? Skill makes some of the better circular saws out there. DeWalt, like it's hard to go wrong with any of those. I would stick with the more name brands like Skill. There's Skill Saw versus Skill Saw is different than Skill. Skill Saw makes some of the best circular saws you can buy. Like if you're just going to buy once, cry once type thing. There's like a $50 Skill on Amazon that's really good. I did actually a video on it on the channel multiple years ago.
Thank you more than enough. He says there's bunch of build channels, but 731 makes unique content different from the rest of YouTube.
I appreciate that.
I think Matt's pretty unique too. Yeah.
I do have different earlobes. If you never
That was so weird for him to just say, but okay. We're just going to roll with that and go into what Andy H said. I just purchased 2 board butters. You were reading it too. And the extra gift bag was awesome. Thank you.
That's her idea. And she does good with it.
I love those. And Chandler packs all of our orders now. He cracks me up. He really does take his time with them, and so every package y'all get, I promise, is always packaged with thought and care behind it, whether it's me or whether it's him.
Remington Way says, "Hey folks, good evening from Statesboro, Georgia." Welcome you.
Let's see. Is eye gauging Jigsaw? Jeff wants to know, is eye gauging still one of your favorite budget layout tool companies?
They're very good. Yep. I have several eye gauging squares in the shop. I like them a lot.
Belty just said what? I don't know where Mia's at, but she eats it every single day. She's addicted to it. Says if your dog eats sourdough, I'm sure, well, for her it's a she. She is purebred. I tell her all the time she looks like a loaf of bread.
Purebred, get it? Purebred.
Love it, Belty. I'm going to have to get some of these on a shirt.
Yeah, it's still a lot of camera moving. So when I first started making videos, actually, fun fact, like the majority of the videos, the first 12 or 15 videos were tool videos. That's what the channel actually started, as a tool review channel. And then I got in doing some builds. But the first several videos, I had so much video content of the build. Like I would film myself sanding the whole time, like for like 45 minutes. Like, what do you do with all that footage? Like you just have to cut it down. So you eventually learn, like you move the camera, you make the shot, you move the camera, you make the shot. You just keep doing that. And yeah, it adds a lot of time to the builds. But
Dennis, I get it too. He says, I for one got hooked on the build videos. I liked his too. Because here's why I like them. Because it shows you something from start to finish. It's that complete story, right? You get something from start to finish, and that's what I like about it. But more than that, I miss getting to see him kind of go into that type of... It's a different creative space than what he does now. His mind goes constantly from the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to sleep. And so that's a whole different creative type of thing that I get to watch him do. But when he would build... I always enjoyed watching him kind of...
She like hear me sing out there.
He does sing out there really loud. But...
I could out-sing George straight. As long as I got my earphones on.
When he's doing the builds, like he starts talking about it, and to watch him, I don't know, I'm sure you guys do it too, but it's super cool to watch him and listen to him talk out loud
about how if he does this angle, he's going to have to adjust for this and that, but then it's going to mess this up. I don't know. I always thought that was kind of cool. So I get it.
We redid the deck this weekend. I've always loved carpentry style work.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I told her, I was like, I really enjoyed doing that this weekend. I spent all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday until about like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I say all day. So it's like from 7 till 3. But it was like extremely hot. I'm not used to the 103-degree heat. Maybe I'm just a wuss, but it was really hot. But you know, I just enjoyed building. You know, I always have enjoyed building stuff. And so me and Chandler and Dylan did it Friday, and me and Dylan did it Saturday, Sunday. Just had a good time. Like all three of us, I think. Chandler may tell me otherwise. But I thought it was fun. Like I had fun building the deck again, or just redoing it.
4321 said that it seems to be that everyone's doing more tools now, not just you, but everyone in the space. And I think it's because even though a lot of people do like build videos, they don't get watched a whole lot. There's just not a lot of engagement. I mean, there's
some outliers out there, like 4 Eyes, still doing build videos, still doing a fantastic job, like one of the best channels on YouTube. I mean, there's people doing it, but I think things just evolve over time, and I just...
Notes out. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to close with Chandler's Choice.
Chandler's Choice? Is it
Chandler's
supposed to be here
Choice, somewhere? It's in the Notes app. Chandler's Choice is... No, that's mine in your Notes app.
Did he give it to me?
He puts it in a note app that you and him have together.
I got you. Got to be real specific.
He's not in mine in your grocery list.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen that. That is impressive.
So Chandler's Choice is where Chandler goes onto our Facebook community and he looks at all of the projects that you guys post, and you guys post amazing things in there. And he picks one per week. And this week, we're going to show you what he picked.
Yep. I dropped a link to the group in it's not my Facebook page. It's our community on Facebook. So facebook.com/731woodworks is my page. You should probably go follow that. But facebook.com/groups/731woodworks is the actual community. This is from Kevin Kirkpatrick. This is impressive.
It's very beautiful.
This is impressive.
Look at the way that...
You got to see this.
That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they can't see it.
I want y'all to be included. Can you see it on my screen? That is cool.
That is cool. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very good job.
So if you guys will, those of you that post in that community, you post your projects. If you see something that you think Chandler would likely choose or something he would like, we would love for you to put a comment on it that says #Chandler's Choice. We're going to try to get that going on there. Chandler, if you don't know, is our social media manager. He started working for us July 1st. He's family to us. And he's here with us Monday through Friday every week. So he goes through there and looks at all the different projects and picks one out per week. So I think he did a fantastic job picking that one out.
Yep. He says, Kevin says that the main body is curly maple. Inlays are red heart, African blackwood, and Asian rosewood. The lid is dyed pomele sepal. Did somewhat I call a floating inlays through the coves that produced a cool effect. Kind of hard to capture in the video.
I think it's gorgeous.
Yep. Good job.
What would something like that sell for?
A lot.
Good gracious. That looks expensive. I don't know.
If you missed any of the tool deals, almost all of them, especially in the shop button here on YouTube, expire tonight at midnight. So you want to check those out. The DeWalt planer's on sale. It has been going on sale less and less here lately. So if you're wanting the DeWalt DW735X, it is on sale with a stand. And then there's a lot of other today only deals from Milwaukee as well. DeWalt, Flex. So you want to check those out. Is Mr. Mo a part of the community so people could tag him? I don't know. Maybe. He has to be to be looking at them, right?
Yeah.
He may be logged into my stuff.
He may be logged into his. But if you will...
just #
Chandler's Choice, because I think we can search by that. I think. Hold on. I tell you what, if he's not part of the community, I will have him join it. So Chandler, if you're watching on here, go ahead and join the 731 community. It's Chandler Mercer. If y'all want to tag him in that, he may not want to be tagged. He's not. He may not want all those extra notifications.
I would do #.
Let's do #Chandler's Choice. let's just keep it there because I think it would be easier. So Chandler, you don't have to go in and do that.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That'd be
notifications.
that'd be a lot of notifications, and he already has tons because he's dealing with a lot of Matt's notifications too.
If you're on TikTok, this for whatever reason did link the Outlaws board butter, so you can get that at 731boris.com/store if you want to check out our board butter and plans.
Chandler's probably like, oh Lord.
All right, well, we'll catch you guys next week. I'm looking forward to that Kreg thing. Let me know in the comments if you are too.
Yep. Y'all have a good week.
See y'all.
Good night.